Hello, my name's Julie Williams. I'm a registered migration agent with Migration Downunder, and I'm here to talk to you about the Global Talent Visa. It's the buzzword on everybody's mind at the moment because that's what the government, the Australian government, are trying to attract. Global international talent. Are you the next Bill Gates? Because if you are, we want you here in Australia. And that's what the Australian government are trying to do. They're trying to help with our economic recovery from the pandemic, but also creating a hub of innovation and global talent and building an ecosystem that will create and produce even more talent from those of you that are coming in. So if you're exceptional, if you're internationally recognised in your field, then please consider Australia, because Australian government are giving priority to processing of global talent visas, and they're really giving a big push. From November last year, they tripled the number of invitations that they are seeking to fill for the financial year, which is almost at an end, and they're certainly giving it a big push around the world. And the visas are, as I said, getting priority, but you do have to be highly talented. You have to be exceptional, and you have to be internationally recognised, prominent and relevant. So whilst you may have been internationally recognised 5 years ago, are you still prominent and relevant today? Because that's what they're looking at. And you'll see a lot of occupations on that global talent list. You might see cybersecurity, you might see IT, and whilst you may be in IT or cybersecurity, unless you're in senior position with a large global organisation, then you may well not be considered. And there may be better pathways for you in gaining permanent residency, because the global talent it's independent as well as employer sponsored. So not only do the Australian government want to attract independent applicants, they also want to attract innovative companies and employers that are wanting to seek to set up here in Australia to build a hub of innovation. And so whilst you may not be considered for this pathway, there may be other options for you. What they're wanting to see is your employability, because the Global Talent Independent doesn't come with employer necessarily. So they want to see that you're going to hit the ground running with your exceptional talent to sort of help the economy by creating jobs and using your talent through that means. If you're currently a PhD student, just because you're a PhD student is not going to automatically give you a pathway to this visa class. What you have to be is exceptional, and how you're going to utilise what your studies are into employment. So basically they're wanting to see your employability. You have to be highly employable or so talented that you're able to create further employment by the innovation and exceptional talent that you have to bring to Australia. So it's a really interesting space. They're looking at agri-tech, fintech, medtech, all those really innovative spaces. And there might be an occupation that your employer is looking to fit you in. It might be a hybrid occupation. It might be an occupation that's not quite fitting within the skilled occupation list. So therefore, this might be an option for you. But look, stay tuned. It's ever evolving, this application. So keep tuned to our social media channels and we'll continue to update you. But if you're got high talent and you're earning a very, or can attract a very large income, salary, this may be a visa for you. So get in touch and we'll be more than happy to have a chat with you to see how you can fit that requirements for that pathway.